more oversight of the NYPD than any agency in the country, including the oversight by the City Council, who has that power now through the public safety. They can bring department brass in and question them. The oversight they should be using is over the budget, to say we do not have enough police officers to effectively do the job that we have to do. And they should also be praising the NYPD. We cannot hide from the fact that the streets of the city of New York are safer now than they were a few short years ago. That's safety in lives, that's safety for the citizens, that's safety for the budget. We should be getting praised, not criticized. We already have that oversight.
Have you seen any dollar figures associated with the cost of creating an Inspector General's office?
I haven't seen the numbers, but you know you're creating another bureaucracy. Tough fiscal times, when we're scratching to try to hire police officers, then we're going to take money, create a bureaucracy that's unnecessary. Look, if something happens, the department or police officer is wrongfully accused, they get oversight. I sit in court all too many times. When people think the police department did something wrong, we end up in court. Whether it's the district attorney, the attorney general, the city council, we already have the oversight. We should be focusing on how do we support the NYPD in doing the function that we must do. Look, we're looking in Brooklyn where we have a shooting. City council members jump up and down and say the police officers are wrong. When there's a weapon recovered, it was pointed at their chest. Say nothing when there's posters up saying we want the head of a police officer, and the city council is spending its time focusing on creating another bureaucracy. It's just wrong.
Politics at play here?
Look, there's a mayoral election, a lot of odd things happen by a lot of candidates, but that's when the leadership steps up and says, we have oversight, we don't need more, let's focus on the real problem. The real problem, 7,000 fewer police officers. It's inhibiting our ability to do our job.
Have you ever made these points directly to Christine Quinn?
We've made this to Christine Quinn, to the City Council, and we'll continue to do this. Agreement amongst whom? Let's talk to the professionals that do the job. Let's talk to the unions that represent the members, and we can come up with a product that works. That product is enough police officers on the street.
It's kind of odd that she's on record as saying that she would like to see Ray Kelly remain as NYPD commissioner, and yet Ray Kelly says this is with you on this, an unnecessary waste of time, effort, energy, and resources.
That's something the City Council speaker will have to explain. We disagree with the policy, but we agree with the commission. That's a decision she has to make if she's elected mayor. What we have to focus on, we have to focus doing the job. We have to focus on supporting our police officers and not, once again, demoralizing the police officers on the street.
If you put an IG under the commissioner of the Department of Investigation, it's not clear to me how this works because the mayor appoints that commissioner. You know, I mean, if the mayor supports stop, question, and frisk, whoever the mayor might be, you know, what exactly is an inspector general going to do if there's a mayor who happens to strongly support these policies of the police department?
Well, first you have to say this. We have broad agreement, but no details. So what does it do? Who is it under? What would the DOI do? Again, it's unnecessary to do this. Stop, question, and frisk is a tool that's needed and used across the country. What they're saying is get rid of it in some cases. Some candidates are saying get rid of it. What do we do when there's a suspicious person on the corner that may have a weapon? Let them go? Excuse me, sir, stop. No. You can't. We have a job to do. Let's focus on doing it right. Let's focus on not having quotas. Stop and frisk. Go by the rules. Go by the rules of evidence. Do our job correctly. Abolishing it is absolutely wrong.
So what's your understanding of what she's proposing here? That let's all get together and kind of fill in the blanks?
I don't know how you can have broad agreement when there's no details. She's saying she has broad agreement. Again,